Wake up, honey. They made a Diablo-style roguelite game. It's the Binding of Isaac meets Diablo, meets Gauntlet Legends, but this time the wizard does not require more Vespian gas. We're playing Ravenswatch again. Thank you to Nacon for the sponsorship. I believe they're a French company. It might be Nasson, in which case I probably made myself sound quite derelict when I mispronounced it to begin with. Check this out, okay? They just had an update come out. It's Storm Island, the shores of Storm Island. It has added a second map to the game. You may have seen us play the map. Me, Mouth, and Sips played a while. I played a little bit of this solo earlier in the year around like April. They added a new character. And as we're talking about the lies of P here, you know who the character that they added is? His name is Geppetto. What are the odds, man? Put me back on Ravenswatch here. And then wake up, honey. They added Geppetto to Ravenswatch. Exclamation point, Ravenswatch. Everything leads back to Geppetto. The truths of P. The update just released a little earlier into September. We're going to get back into it for ourselves. Now, I don't want to brag, I have beaten the first boss in this game. Now, it did not happen easily. It took me a lot of practice. I also do not have Geppetto unlocked yet. But anyway, exclamation point Ravenswatch. You can check out the game for yourself. It is available on Steam. It is presently still in early access. There's also panel art below the video player that you can check out. Or if you're watching on YouTube, you can go click the link in the video description to check it out for yourself. It is from the developers of Curse of the Dead Gods, by the way. Okay, I think I should play as Scarlet again so that I remember how to play the game. And let's play on the default game rules just while I figure out how to play again. The art's great. The combat is great. I mean, if you played or watched Curse of the Dead Gods, you know they got combat all figured out. This is like their co-op. Like, I know I mentioned Diablo and Gauntlet already, but it's kind of their take on that formula. Can I say that I enjoy, without being derogatory towards other games, I enjoy a multiplayer game that isn't just like, hey, 4 of your friends get together and mash the A button. A game that actually requires a little bit of attention paid to the combat, a little bit of strategy. Helldivers was another game in that vein, for sure. Okay, step 1, we choose a talent. If we kill 20, with each kill with werewolf power earns plus 0.5 damage. If you complete it, your power has a 40% chance to have no cooldown if it kills an enemy. Now let me remember what we got going on here. We got a basic Andy attack. We have a dash attack. We have a bomb attack. And we have a cloak. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Let's go out here. Now the cool thing, this is another thing I enjoy about the game design, is you have 3 days to prepare for the boss. You can, I think, fight it a little early, if I remember correctly. But what this means is that if you're playing with people who are, let's just say politely, they enjoy taking their time in video games, they have a hard stop on their time limit. They can't just continue to like loot forever. Eventually, you got to get down to brass tacks. I wasn't talking about Sips or Mouth, okay? You were talking about Sips or Mouth. You insulted them, so I didn't have to. I appreciate that. It's not even meant as an insult, you know? It's just different strokes for different folks. And some of us, you know, our strokes are different speeds, and I think I don't need to tell you about that. Okay, I own you. Now, this character, at night, she transforms into a wolf. If we kill enough units with our wolf's ability, we ourselves, will get a buff for that ability, which is what I'm trying to do, but I have to wait till it's nighttime first. I know it's a little dark outside right now, but it could be darker. So basically, you're in a race against time. You have to get strong enough by like completing quests. Let me in. Gaining experience, etc., etc. I'm a wolf now. And we want to last hit with Y. That's right. You want to get strong enough with Y, please. No, with right trigger. My mistake. You want to get strong enough by the 3rd day that you can actually take out the boss. But it's, just being honest, it's an easier said than done sort of thing, okay? RT spends your combo charges. Okay, duly noted. RT spends my combo charges. Y does a stun, so we can hit him with a Y and then an RT to finish the job. B has got to be some form of lifesteal. RT to finish the job. He's crazy. Don't forget to open your treasure chest. I would like the rare. I'm a simple man. You're giving me access to things with tiers. We're taking the highest tier. Get stunned on. Enjoy your life being stolen from you. And then, once you're low, oh, that belongs to me. My life for ire, you belong to me now. As Mariah Carey said, we belong together. I'm going to get that parry window one of these days. Talent. Special hit applies vulnerable to all enemies or attack has a 25% chance to cleave. We go cleave. I'm a simple man. You give me the choice to play anti-mage or Kunkka, I'm playing Kunkka. That one's for you, librarian. That's what's known in the business as a Dota reference. These little lads are like one-tap Andys. We out here. I love the Dota references. I'm a bit of a Dota novice. I only have 700 hours lifetime. And all of it took place over the course of 2 summers between 2012 and 2014. But I know enough to get myself in trouble. That's for sure. Does Mariah Carey even do anything anymore? Is she just living off royalties? I mean, she's living the dream, brother. Mariah Carey deserves her rest. She's contributed enough to culture. I mean that since I don't even mean that as a joke. One of the best artists of the 1990s, not to mention the only person in the 20th century to make a Christmas song that actually stands up to the classics. Like, you gotta be mighty careful making a Christmas song as a contemporary artist. Mariah made it work. Not a lot of people have made it work. Oh, she has a residency in Las Vegas? Okay, well, she's working hard then, to be honest. It turns out, Mariah Carey, yeah, she's keeping busy. Who would have thought? Artists like to make art, apparently. Shorty's gonna be a doctor? She could, she's very talented. Did Michael Bublé make it work? No, Michael Bublé, with no disrespect. Let's do it. Michael Bublé covers Christmas songs, which is fine. I'm not saying like there's anything, like it's not problematic or anything. I'm trapped. All I'm trying to say is that I put a little less sauce on that versus the original. Like making an original song. Help me? Help me? We're not gonna kill all the enemies before time runs out. That's obvious. I will use a raven feather. I should not have been here. Run. I'm focusing spider. Focusing spider, everybody. So this is an example of a quest that I probably should have tried to do at a later time. That's my mistake. Or possibly at nighttime, when I was a wolf. As Penelope Cruz said in Vanilla Sky, I will see you in another life when we are both wolves.
I'm getting bored already.
Excuse me? As a streamer, those are words you never want to hear. Lady Hawk was a good movie, man. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I don't know anything about Lady Hawk. All I know about is Ladybird and Lady Dynamite from Maria Bamford. I will say that I'm dead again. That's a bad start. Ladybird I'm familiar with. I thought Ladybird was very good after I previously wrote it off for a very long time without having seen it. For some reason, I thought it was a joyless film intended to be Oscar bait. It turns out it's actually a very rich coming-of-age story that's quite funny. I was being ignorant. How many lives do you have? I'm playing on normal mode, so I have like 6 right now. I'm embarrassed that I'm using so many. But I should go sicko mode once. One more kill with my wolf powers, and now there's a 40% chance that my wolf power won't go on cooldown when I use it, which is crazy mode. You just gotta get, it's all about mashing the buttons at the right time. See, like that was the wrong time. I'm a little embarrassed by my performance here. But I thought, honestly, I was like Ursa in a jungle creep camp. Like I thought I was unkillable here, but I guess I haven't activated my my Heart of Tarask yet. I've been killed again. Two references? Oh yes. What can I say? If there's one thing NL knows, it's Dota. Eat 'em, eat 'em. Read 'em and weep. I'm dead again. I should not have gone in this direction, man. I've made a horrendous mistake. But if I get strong enough from leveraging myself fighting these nasty enemies, then special fills all your combo points. Which was my why is my special? Special fills all my combo points. If I get strong enough from this bad decision, then we're going to the frickin' moon, bro. Get ready to get moon pilled. Get ready to not get puked on. You got to admit, at the end of this, we started to bring it together a little bit. No! Okay, you know what? I played better on my last life anyway. Please get stunned. I've become trapped. I'm a new person. I've become comfortably numb. I've become trapped again. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I don't deserve it, man. I just spawned. Okay. How we doing? Well, we only have one more in-game day. That's pretty bad, honestly. Could really use more EXP. I could use a level. I should go back and spend some of my hard-earned currency as well. I should also, you know, maybe you disagree, controversial. I think I should try to use some of my abilities instead of just mashing the X button. Okay, bring back wood to Godric. I can do this. Please yell if you see some wood on the ground. Not like tree. You'll know it. It'll be in a bindle.
I've been itching for some action.
As they say. As they say. Bye. I mean, I guess technically these guys are like made of wood, but that's not really what we're getting at. I'm dead. Okay, not a good performance. Let's run it back with the same character, but not be so ambitious. Okay, we'll demonstrate competency here. Can you say the girl texted me the frick back? I go back and forth on whether it's the funniest video from that character is the girl texted me the frick back, or I've been on an elegant walk in the town where the company set up my internship. I've been in a hotel, something, good sleep, and a buffet for dinner. That one gets me good, man. Okay, this time we're going straight for Wood Quest. Now, I've spec'd differently this time. I can throw my bombs! Hey, this is a genuine question for you. I apologize during the sponsored segment for bringing up ventriloquy and not talking about Jeff Dunham for once. But how do you throw your voice? How do you make it sound like your voice is coming from somewhere else? When I was a kid, people were always talking about like, oh, this guy is really talented. He can throw his voice. I feel like is this like how everybody thought David Blaine could really levitate until someone looked at him from a different angle and just saw that his other foot was still on the ground? Is this not a real thing? Like, was this entirely made up? Wait, spoilers? Oh no, you didn't think David Blaine was actually supernatural, did you? According to WikiHow, you just sort of trap your voice in your throat. Oh, oh, hold me, hold me. I can't talk to you yet. Hello. Oh, come over here. Was that good? Like, does that sound like there's somebody off stream? Where's that coming from? Let me out! Let me out!
I'll be waiting here to.
Okay, this time we're getting the straw. It's not going 3,000. I'll tell you that much. They all get stunned, and then we build up combo charges with X, and then we unleash them with the right trigger. So true. We initiate with the stun. We don't just sat there and get eaten. Lifesteal that I wish I saw. Run away. It's a scary world out here, man. Huge. Huge! Attack gains range and does more damage. You know why? Because it was the first one that I read. He's starting to get it. You build combo, whatever. Hit me with a little rock. You get smoked. I see straw on the ground. Bindle spotted. Thank you, chat. Thank you. He's bindling. I need 16 of these. Holy cow. I see another one up top, too. I mean, that's rich bindles. We only got 3 minutes to get all these bindles. Are you crazy? Oh! It's a rich deposit. There's 10 right there. Don't fight them. Run to the other bindle. It's a long trip. Kite all the enemies on the way. Bindle's a good word for sure. I would say I'm certainly pro the word bindle. I don't think there's a doubt about it. Okay, bindle me. I can't, I'm fighting enemies. Note to self, when fighting enemies, one cannot bindle. That's bad. Spawn me. Get ready, okay? Lifesteal. Initiate. Run away. That's good, that's good. Now do the exact same. Oh, you trapped me, you fools! Lifesteal, attack me. Okay, better, better. Closer. Warmer. That's great, I see it now. Okay, wait for your lifesteal. Just relax. And then you got to initiate. You got to follow it up with an initiate. You got to eat some fools. This scarecrow's got to go, buddy. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go right now. Oh, no. Go immediately incorporeal. Drop a bomb on him. Mission failed. Not to a basic hollow. We don't lose to a basic hollow. Now you scare me. Oh. The straw house will be attacked soon, bro. 40 seconds. Where's Big Bindle? I can make it. I can make it. Oh, I can't make it. Come this way. All right. Sorry, brother. I feel like they should just let me pick up the straw, even if I'm in combat, because I want to. And the gamer always gets what the gamer wants. Oh, there's Scarecrow right here, among other things, including Gus. Let me out. Let me out of the trap. Defend the straw house. Just gonna level with you. Bo Peep, I don't think that's happening here. And they took my bindle. Okay, it's already dead. That seems like a horrible start for sure, but goodbye. Defense instantly fills all combo points and lasts longer. Or, special no longer affects Scarlet and bomb explodes as soon as it hits the ground. I'm going full bomb strat.
Finally, a little fun.
This one's gonna work, okay? What did I freaking tell you? So much better. Okay, we're going thermonuclear. Did you see Ludwig ratio your tweet? Yeah, but being famous, that's not a legitimate ratio, in my opinion. Ludwig is like at least 5 times more famous than me. So a true ratio from Ludwig would need to be proportional to his follower count. He would need to at least 5x. It was for this very sponsored stream. What did I do to deserve that? What did he say? Listen, I'm just saying, if you put me and Ludwig in the same era, I'm taking LeBron. It's that simple. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I trust anybody who says otherwise. He says he likes the game! The streamer texted me the frick back! You said he didn't text because he was away at a retreat because he plays professionally the viola instrument. I see what you're saying. Well, this is a bad start. I said, I'll promise you this. If you check my mathematical calculation, I think you'll find the mathematic is right every time. Funny guy. It honestly, I like it because it brings me back to millennial humor. Like, Gen Z is finally interfacing with millennial humor against their will. Millennial humor is just quoting funny things. And that's exactly what this era of popularity has brought us back to. I don't think I'm ready for the Grimoire. I think we got to do that next day. Holy, relax. No, no, stop, stop! Get out of there. I shouldn't have. Why would you go toe-to-toe there? Check. Scarlet tips, please. I'm not talking about Chris's haircut. Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC. What Chris did you think I was talking about? I went toe-to-toe again. I went toe-to-toe again. There must be something wrong with me to go toe-to-toe with a laddie this big. You gotta go. You're insanely annoying. It's alright. You're not dead. You're doing damage to me. How dare you? I lived. Spend your combo points. So it should be like 1, 2, 3 right trigger, 1, 2, 3 right trigger. No, more than 1, 2, 3. Build up to 6x. 6x. Okay, 6x. How to not get ethered by spiders. I guess just anytime you see the meter full, you'd think about popping it. Hang on, the sun's rising. Any tips for the non-wolf form? Same thing, I'd imagine. Get owns. Oh, you're gonna hit me? Nice try. You know what? I think you have just saved my run. I think I got it all figured out now. Epic, in human form you're faster, in werewolf form you're tankier. Sorry. I'm a cleaver, baby, so why don't you kill me? 6 minutes and 46 seconds till the boss spawns. I feel like I've accomplished not enough. I'm going to try, against my better judgment, I'm going to try the Grimoire. And when an enemy attempts to hit me, I'm going to enter defense mode. Then, full combo piece. I've entered defensive mode. Kind of. Don't trap me, let me out! Okay, this is horrible. Health? Stop. Stop with this. Go. Did I get him? I got him! The worst part is seeing all the people doing the let's go emote in chat. That's how close it was. Nothing is ever heard as bad as that in human history. It's alright, we level up. We come back from these, we win these, we level up. We farm up EXP, and we level up. That's alright, I can still beat the boss just with superior roguelite fundamentals. It's just that simple. YouTube heads be like, what's a let's go emote? Hey, YouTube knows what's up, man. They got their own stuff over there. It's a little different. It's a little bit of a different culture. Everybody these days be like Anthony Bourdain. I've been to 17 different countries. Then you ask them about their internet activity. They only go to 2 different websites. neither of which can be named in good company. Really makes you think how much the world has changed recently. Oh, I thought I died. I was so scared. NL, would you ever purchase a stethoscope? I'll have you know, I already own 2 toy stethoscopes because my daughter keeps getting them for like presents. One of the most popular presents you can get for a child is a simulated doctor's bag so that they can give their stuffed animals doctor's appointments. Very common. So I haven't been able to go to a real doctor in quite some time. But I do be getting my temperature checked by a thermometer that doesn't work at least 3 to 4 times a week. Kate will vouch for that one for sure. I'd like to throw some currency in there. Do I not have any relevant currency? I'd like to toss a coin to my Witcher, please. I only have 92. I don't have enough. I have not been farming up the currency that I should be farming up. Get on. Okay. Thank you for saving me when it came to figuring out how to, like, the proper flow for combat. I feel like now I've actually got a handle on things. You build the combo, you use the combo. You build the combo, you use the combo. It's just that simple. We have 2 minutes until the boss fight. That's not a lot of time. Forget you. We're not really close to leveling up. It would be nice to level up. So I am running over here. What does this do? Do I have a key? I don't have a key. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because I know what I'm doing now. I'm burning combo stacks. I'm building combo. I'm burning combo. My attacks have a 20% chance to cleave. Your combo's built. Find a big lad. Hit right trigger on him. Get the heck out of town. Almost got caught up in the crossfire like it's a 90s board game. Commercials that go hard, no doubt about it. I mean, there's no shot me from like a minute and a half ago survives this. I changed. Still, some things never change, like me never using my combo appropriately, but still. +2 for the crossfire mention. +2 for the you'll get caught up in the crossfire. I know what you're talking about. Crossfire! '90s was kind of a goated time for advertising, if I may say so myself. Hey, real quick, how do I teleport back to base? What's the teleport button, brother? Because I only got like 50 seconds. They're going to teleport me to the boss. You have to open your map. What's the open map button? Select. It's the share button. I can't fast travel. You cannot fast travel when there's enemies nearby. But you already knew that. Oh, I got more time than I thought. Like in 90s ads, it would be for like a board game that's basically Pong. And if you beat someone, they would spiral into outer space at 900 RPMs. Every ad on TV in 2024 is just going to be like 5 friends having fun. Makes me sick. I need to focus on farming more currency, man. You get a board game like 13 Dead End Drive, they show an old lady getting their head caved in by a grandfather clock falling over. Nowadays, every ad is just like a 55-year-old dude looking out the window of his truck going like, ask your doctor about this. Okay, I know what to do here. We go stealtho mode right there. Throw some bombs. Don't be afraid to throw some bombs. Don't be afraid to use your combos. Don't be afraid to go stealtho mode. Throw some bombs. Dodge some attacks. Holy cow, I crit like 20 times in a row. That's a great opportunity to go stealtho mode. Great opportunity to use your combo. Okay, keep it up. You're doing great, kid. Stealtho mode. Ideal stealtho mode. Okay, then we go sicko mode. I did not earn my ultimate, which is a little embarrassing. But I'm going off. Are you seeing this? I'm kind of cracked again. Stealtho. So we still dodge because we come out of stealtho pretty quick. He's free. That's a full combo if I've ever seen one. We dodge and then we go stealtho. Make you blow your attack. Get the hell out of town. Burn your combo. You know we're coming back. You know we're coming back. Okay. Sometimes you just got to learn how to stand. Stealtho mode. Actually good damage. You almost killed the boss. Are you seeing that? I'm just going to assume that you're the greatest Ravenswatch player of all time. And that... No! No! No, wrong. How is that fair? That's not fair. I actually feel like wolf mode is like scarier. Because we don't have the defense button. I guess we do have health regen though, which is kind of nice. Kind of sick with it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, it's still doing pretty good damage. Just relax. We're relaxing. Now that's, you gotta, I used an offensive attack to dodge. That's a chess classic. I'm just staying in. I don't care. You can't harm me. Go, go, go. And now we farm. Now we farm. Please be dead. Can I not just stay in there? Well, it's not worth it. What was that? Thoughts on Dan going back on TV? People have been in my chat saying Dan's trending on Twitter today. Thoughts on Dan going on like some show? Is anything like confirmed? Is anything shouted out? Or is it all speculation from the Big Brother stands out there? Because I couldn't take it if this was a one guy situation. He's going on Amazing Race with Julie Chen as his partner. I think Dan would do great on the Amazing Race. I also think you made that up, but it, you know, just things you would love to see, though. Oh! Well, we're riding on an emotional high. Exclamation point Ravenswatch. You can defeat the boss. The boss is not undefeatable, I promise. I would like to continue to see the shores of Storm Island, which is the new content that has just made it out earlier this month in Ravenswatch. It's available now. Check it out for yourself. I've never seen this before. I'm very scared, though. Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it. And thank you to Nakon for the sponsorship, by the way. Thank you.
This is a walking park.
I can't even get grandmother's souvenir in the belly. Human. Shoot with the shotgun, dealing damage in a wide cone. Where? Oh, this is our ult, right? Yeah, this is we've finally earned our ultimate weapon. Okay. It is a Waterworld reference, and it's also a reference to in the movie The Cable Guy when Jim Carrey's character references Waterworld. It's both. That's called defense mode. Maybe you should try it sometime. Oh wait, you can't because you're just a stupid bird. Who just got frickin' owned by me and will continue to do the same thing in the future. I am the best of all time.
You deserve it.
Guys, pretty soon we're gonna have to fight Duriel. I need your tips. That weird slug in the Valley of the Kings. He's very annoying for me as far as bosses go, okay? So I need your help. I always think that my build is great, and then Duriel goes sicko mode on me, alright? So as George Harrison said, don't let me down. Now that I think about it, I'm like 100% confident that is a John Lennon track, and that's okay. Do we get a reward for helping? You get the feeling of having done a good deed. I do not need the 3 funky digits on the back of your credit card, okay? I have the 3 funky digits on the back of my own credit card. By the way, can I tell you something? And I'm gonna get shirred on this, and that's okay. I would probably share it if someone else said it, whether I thought they were telling the truth or not. I am a noted good deed doer. Let me plead my case, okay? The first case I'm pleading is when I found that lost cell phone on the ground. I stayed with it until the owner came back, and I was trying to like figure out how I could possibly get Siri to like text their mom to give it back, even though it was in a different language that I do not understand. That's a good thing to do, okay? I was at the park. I just ulted the chest. I was at the park. There was one other... That seems pretty good, actually. There was one other family there. It was 2 moms and their kid. When they left, I didn't notice this until they got in their SUV and drove away. They left their backpack, which also had like the kid's lunch bag in it. And I went over to it and I was like, honey, we could do like a good deed today. I'm sure that probably they have like their information on the bag. We can like text them and be like, hey, come back to the park. You left your bag here. So not me like looking a little sus, going into the backpack, unzipping like every single pouch, seeing like all sorts of like the kid's water bottle and stuff like that. But they made a and I understand how it goes, but they made a classic parental mistake. They did not include any contact information on the backpack, so I was unable to return it to them. I stayed at the park for like another 20 minutes, but after that we just had to go. So like, I don't know. I hope they figured it out. I kind of thought they would turn around in like a minute and be like, you know, because we've had this situation before. You brought the backpack, right? No, I thought you had the backpack. I thought you were in charge. You're always the person in charge of the backpack, you know? But they did not return. They explode now? At least they didn't return while I was still there. I get it though, you don't want to put your contact information on the backpack because you're like, that's a waste of like a little bit of pen ink and I'm not going to lose it anyway. I never lose things. Well, maybe lesson learned for next time. That's why I sew my name into my underwear just in case they fall off. Didn't I just take that? I guess healing effect being greater seems good for me because I do have some lifesteal. Double stitch on the waist of your pants. Yes, Pharaoh, the Hudsucker proxy. Mr. Vendetti's such a nice man. I'm gonna give him the double stitch for free. Okay. The egg is on fire. Me when I make one good joke in a row. That thing's gonna pop, bro!
I'll make it a swift death.
Yeah, well, I'm turning my trusty fucking... I mean, frickin' frying pan into a drying pan. You don't hear me bragging about it. Get owned. Get so owned. Get your owned, Galarian Moltres. I'm bigger than you. I'm higher on the food chain. Get in my Pokeball. What if Fat Bastard... What if they made an Austin Powers like the year after Pokemon Go came out and Fat Bastard was dressed like a Pokemon trainer? Fat Bastard, you've lost weight. It's the Pokemon Go. I've been catching these little... I can't... Sorry. But what if, man? What if? Think about it.
Look what we have here.
That would have gone crazy. Oh, great bit. It turns out it's like really easy to write an Austin Powers themed joke, which is probably why everything Mike Myers has ever made is basically just Austin Powers in different packaging. I'm not saying it's detestable, I'm just saying it's easy. Oh, thanks for the HP! I would love to do 120 damage all around when triggering my defense, which I use all the freaking time. I'm so ready for the Grimoire this time.
They're coming.
I don't know if that's a lot of damage or a little. You know what? I do know. I would love to group up all of these enemies and then drop an ult on them. Like right here.
Take this.
I'm going to pass away. Or am I? Oh! Don't attack me, please. No! Bro legit went Caesar mode. And I ain't talking about Lil. Oh! Res me, res me. One of these days, man. One of these days. I remember now. Lifesteal me? REM poster, are you here? Is this anything? Life stealing deserves a quiet life. The mortal nightmare's coming soon. Hiding from the moon. What? Side by side in orbit around the fairer sun. What a song, though. More men these days use Stripe than talk about Stipe. And honestly, I think that's extremely messed up. Although Stripe does seem very convenient if you're like a small business owner. So Stripe kind of goated. Keep my Stripe's name out your mouth. Remember that? Did you guys remember? So I'm floundering. I've lost all confidence in my ability to engage in conversation. Remember that? Oh, those were the... Oh, they weren't the days for some people, but they were days, weren't they? They were. Anybody who would tell you those are not days, I think they got something to sell you, honestly. The lads do be strong, and I do be scared. Yo, look at that lifesteal, though. Ooh. Full HP for no reason. Don't mind if I do. Shelf decor era been kind of pogged up. Yeah, I got big plans that are not going to come to fruition. Like, one of my big plans is, like, imagine if I change the decorations seasonally. Let's be honest. That's not going to come to pass. But right now, I'm like, oh, I could have, like, a little mini pumpkin on there to signify to the audience that it's fall. And I don't know, maybe like a bunch of dried flowers or something like that. Something very fall energy. And then in the winter time, I don't know, like a little Christmas tree or something like that. Who knows? Special deals 20 damage. Power deals 20 damage. Special is why I do be using my bomb a lot. Do you not decorate your house for each season? We never used to. But this is kind of like this is a more permanent housing solution for us. So I think I'm interested in the idea of it. Like the reason I tweeted about like we bought a leaf blower, but I don't know what to do with the dang leaves. By the way, thank you for explaining to me that you blow the leaves onto a tarp and then use the tarp to put the leaves into the compost. That was very helpful. I still need to get a tarp, but it's on the list of things to do. I honestly thought that people just blew them into, like, off of their property, and then at that point, like, you can't blame me. It's the wind's fault, right? This time, we're going off. Anyway, regardless, it's not. Someone replied and said, like, you have no moral obligation to do leaf blowing. Like, it's just some HOAs are, like, wilding out. I was like, no, you don't understand. It's not like I'm worried that an HOA is going to be like, you're going to get sanctioned or whatever. So I want my place to look nice. And, you know, if you don't want to spend your own time leaf blowing, trust me, I get it. But I'm like, I'm taking pride in my domicile right now. Don't kill me. I'm dead. Oh, man. Okay, now much better, though. Much better. Now, I know you're going to be like, use a new character. I know what I almost said. Play a new character? But I just figured out how to play this character well. I just figured it out. I think what I'm... Okay, fine. The Snow Queen. Because slow enemies, Aladdin. Genie of the Lamp. Call the genie for a wish. I'll try Snow Queen, okay? I just want to... And I think we're ready now. We can go with 2 fewer Raven Flowers. Let me just look at her abilities, okay? Ice Crown, passive. Some abilities apply chilled, decreasing their move speed. Active, shatter all chilled enemies, dealing 60 damage to them and removing chilled. Shoot out Ice Lances. This is our basic. They do more damage against chilled units, okay? Create a large area of frost, chilling enemies. Throw a volley of ice shards, chilling enemy. No, it does more damage to chilled enemies. Boost own movement speed and create frost, inflicting enemies with chilled. Channel a frost ray, applying chilled. Okay, I think I got it figured out. I'll probably beat the game on Nightmare difficulty 2. City.
I shall vanquish all those who rise up against
Shatter 2 enemies with a trait to earn plus 0.5 damage. If you shatter enemies, it'll leave them vulnerable. Or defense leaves an ice clone. Give me that. I remember Malf using that. So we want to chill enemies and then attack. Oh, we can attack at range, brother. Very, very slowly. I see. Okay, okay. Hey, Jam Espresso, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we got a blessed spawn here as well. Because we have a watchtower right here. Run. Yeah, don't stand there. There you go. Use your defensive ice clone ability. You genius. You've missed with every shot. Built-in piercing, though, it's the most powerful character in any roguelite in history. I'm gonna figure this out, man. Might take a minute. Might not happen overnight. Can I... Okay. Restart. Don't forget to shatter! I forgot my trait! Left bumper. Shatter 2 enemies with a single trait. Shatter leaves enemies vulnerable for 6 seconds. We gotta try it, man. We gotta try it. The clone was not getting the job done. Get owned, and then get chilled, and then get shattered. We gotta kill 2 enemies with it, though, at the same time. Okay. 2 enemies at the same time. Understood? Understood. That's my great single target damage. Get owned. Okay, much, much better. Now, I ruined the god spawn, but that's okay. Maybe it's not okay. Can you guys just get close together? Nope. Alright, that's fine. How about some of this? You were not chilled. I should have known that. We didn't get you with a chill. The ice lances themselves don't chill. We're not going Grimoire, I'll tell you that. No Grimoire right off the bat. Now you, on the other hand. Okay, I've got the perfect idea. Little baby minions. I did too much damage to them. See you. I did so much damage to them, they died instead of getting shattered together. Whoops, wrong button. We're doing Batman and Robin one-liners over here. This is me getting invited to a party in 1997. Hey, we'll be... Me going to the 4th ever PAX Prime. Hey, there's a Batman and Robin, what's your favorite one-liner panel starting in 20 minutes over in the Kraken Theater if you're interested. And then after that, there's going to be a Donkey Kong kill screen.
These shall certainly prove useful.
Austin Powers voice. I love gold.
Let my enemies come.
This time, I got you, brother. You need to build a stone fortress. I got you, okay? That being said, there's no stone revealed on my map right now, so I'm flying blind here.
All of them have been defeated yet.
I'm never going to complete my quest. I'm realizing this now. I probably should have realized it earlier. I am never I'm never shattering 2 enemies at the same time. Stone? I'm going in, man. Your defense has a 100% chance to apply... Oh! It worked! Wait, there's a healer in here. Get me out of here. Chill him up, chill him up, chill him up. Dodge. Get him. I'm doing no damage, bro, because they keep healing. Which one of you is the healer? Help. Help me. I don't know which one's the healer, man. I can't figure it out. I'm dead. Who's... We're playing Scarlet. This is why you never listen to chat. Chat will be like, oh, you just got your PhD in quantum physics? Time to learn how to code. No, 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 no. Time to be a physicist.
I do not fear death.
Try another character? I don't think I will. If you want to try another character, exclamation point Ravenswatch in chat. Go check it out for yourself, okay? You can play as Geppetto if you want to play as Geppetto. I instead am going to be doing Shadow Strikes. Triggering attacks or powers in defense mode gives you 1% crit chance per enemy hit. That's what I'll be doing. So I'll be going defense mode if you don't mind. Popping out here with the easiest crit of my life, then running away. Dropping a bomb on you, running away. Using my full combo to kill you, running away. Entering defensive mode. I mean, you could see how this is going already. He's got it all figured out. Run for the treasure chest. Get out of there. Get into there. Go defense mode. Pop out. Work on your quest. Blow him up with a bomb. It's already over for you. No disrespect. If I could hit you. Okay, almost got me there, kid. See ya. One of these days I'm going to find a way across the moat and then it's over for you. Come on in, come on in. Defense mode. Guaranteed crit. Running away. Launching a bomb at nobody. This feels so much more natural to me. Like, honestly, I'm kind of feeling like Mouth's Pet a Wawa joke. Like, I was made for this. Health, please. I kind of forgot NL's whole bit is playing games badly so that you buy the game in order to see if it's actually as hard as he made it look. Okay, Wolfski, but you forgot about the second element, which is people coming back like a month later and being like, you know, I thought you were really bad at this game, but then I bought it for myself and it turns out it's actually a lot harder than you made it out to be. And I'm like, thank you, I know. I'm getting assured, but it happens all the time. I mean, I'm not the best Isaac player in the world, but statistically speaking, I'm probably better than you are. I guess I'll take damage for vitality. Now take me to the Ubisoft. I think I've reached the point. I now feel comfortable tanking damage in situations where it makes sense to get more XP faster. You also have 20x my playtime in Isaac? Yeah, because people like doing things they're good at. They're using power. Next attack does a flurry. Okay. Power is our right trigger ability, I think. These are corrupted enemies, which means they're stronger. I think. Stop! Stop! You hit me really hard. Why? Yes, you got it. You got it all figured out. Look, one of these. Then you get the flurry. The flurry builds your combo up like crazy. Stunning nobody in particular. You gotta admit, we're a lot better than we used to be. Beach house voice. Used to be. People say Isaac's easy, then they hold R until they get the best item in the game. That blew my mind. I didn't know that holding R was like agreed upon strategy in the Binding of Isaac community. That was like, it honestly broke my heart a little bit to see the levels people would stoop to just to get a little bit of dopamine. I feel like I lost a lot of respect for people that day. You don't get to hold R IRL. Maybe that's why you want to exercise that right, digitally speaking, but real life, you just gotta send it, brother. It's 2023 and that's what got you? Well, the revelation came in like 2012 or something, so... I did that for the Lost? That's just... I wouldn't admit that online. Because the Lost is like one of the top 3 characters in the game now, right? Me throwing a bomb at nothing. Stand back! The CIA wouldn't get that out of me. So true. OG Lost? I was there! I was there in 1972 at the first Cannes show in Cologne. Hang on. Stop distracting me with LCD sound system.
Danger? What danger?
It's called What Up Danger. It's actually from the best animated movie of all time, Into the Spider-Verse. We need to level up. That is going to happen. Help. That's going to give us full HP. That's a beautiful thing. We also need to get to this chest. We need to hit ult before the boss. And then we need to use no raven feathers. I got it all figured out, man. Ah!
It's not my time yet.
This isn't how I go. Okay, we've leveled up. Beautiful. Run away. Chase me. Chase me. Chase me. You fools! You need to get the crit. You need to get the crit. You need to toss another bomb out there. I know we could level, but I gotta make sure it's safe. Gotta make sure it's safe first. Get the hell out of town. Gonna make a supersonic man out of you. Please don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time playing Ravenswatch. Please don't stop me now. Apparently they don't have the please in that song in the non-Canadian version. I'm going with greater crit chance because we also have greater crit damage when we complete our quest, which we did. Power does more damage. Sure. There was a crit option in there, but there was also a rare. I think if I go fast enough... Oh no. I might be able to hit ult, do the Grimoire, and then spawn on the boss. I think it may be possible. I mean, we're literally ruining that dude's life. Like, his friend with the lantern just stood around. We're now eating enemies alive. Single spider doesn't even bother me anymore. I'll go lifesteal. This is how you know the enemy Ursa got fed. Bro, you let the Ursa jungle uninterrupted for like 8 minutes? They had a Hand of Midas. They had Mask of Madness. They had Aghanim's Scepter. This is the boss. I shouldn't be here. Where's our Necromorph, dude? Necromorph, you're supposed to stop their Ursa from getting so fed. Like I'm scared of a little tree. Who is Necromorph? I mean, Lifestealer. You know the dude. Lifestealer. Lifestealer can't stop Ursa. Maybe your Lifestealer can't. Mine can. Because I'm friends with some people who are really good at Dota. Morphling? There's no Lifestealer anymore? Nas was right, man. They say the game ain't the same. Who? Nas. Nas isn't a Dota character. He's a rapper. Rap, hip-hop music, rhythmic vibrations of air produced as a form of art in human culture. Air, the medium through which we transmit. And let's just stop it right there. You get the joke. There was some good stuff in there. There was some not so good stuff. It's all good. It's how it goes from time to time. If I only had to defend the farm and I never had to find straw or stone, this guy's farm would still be standing. I promise you that. Why did they add Nicki Minaj to Call of Duty? Bro, why did they add Gregor Samsa into Fortnite? Same answer, same question. Because it freaking owns? You can do that? You don't have to collect the stone or straw? Well, well, well. Live hotfix tailored to me specifically.
I'm at my wit's end.
He needs stone.
Build a stone fortress
Rock
capable
and
of
stone.
withstanding the creatures of the night.
They added Kafka to Fortnite? Yeah, bro. Kafka's dabbing it up with Chun-Li now. Don't you follow gaming news? I thought we were all gamers here. It's Kafka, Chun-Li, Morty, and Rick. All hidden in the gritty with Fry on top of tilted towers, okay? What have you been playing? Baldur's Gate 3? You haven't been hidden in the gritty with Olivia Rodrigo, Chun-Li, and Bernie Sanders on top of Dusty Divot? Okay, oh, don't just stand there. Did I pick something? What did I pick? What did I pick? Did I skip? Did I take stats? Librarian, did I take stats? No, okay, it's back. Thank God. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. L Teamy. Defense fills all combo points. Okay. Open your map. Teleport to potential Grimoire. Don't waste time. Which one of you is the Grimoire? Optional boss is not Grimoire. Did I not find the Grimoire? It's not the Grimoire, bro! You need stone? Oh, he's gonna die. Sorry about that. I have no Grimoire. Key is by the health fountain. It's too late for that now. By the way, I gotta say, I've been saying some negative things about the movie Meet the Fockers. I finally finished my 25th walkthrough of Meet the Parents last night, which allowed me to finally delve back into Meet the Fockers for the first time since 2005, probably, when I saw it after its original release. I did not go see that in theaters. Now, it definitely has the problems of a comedy sequel, where in the original movie they made jokes, and then the comedy sequel is all like, remember when we made those jokes? Remember that Ben Stiller's name is Gaylord Fokker? Remember when Ben Stiller found himself in the circle of trust? You know, it's that part of it is pretty not good. But I do like near the start of the movie when Ben Stiller are in the Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro are in the RV, and then Ben Stiller is driving and Robert De Niro comes up at like 2 in the morning and is like, "Hey Greg, do you want a cappuccino?" And he says, "Oh no, it's okay, I don't need one." And he says, "No, it's no problem, I'll go make one for you." And then he goes, "Okay, sure, I'd love a cappuccino." And then Robert De Niro goes, "Dina! Wake up and get Greg a cappuccino! Step on it!" Oh, man. But he's just joking. Like, he said the cabin was completely soundproof.
Enemy is at our gates. Let us prepare to fight to the last.
And I believe him, because he doesn't know how to tell a lie. He was in the CIA. Silence, I own you. Spiders? Okay, rip to that dude, by the way, but I'm built different. Best Robert De Niro movie? I probably have to say Meet the Fockers. But just to be fair, I haven't seen Lil Fockers yet. But Meet the Fockers, it's got some pretty good moments. How funny is it that, like, of the actors who were, like, really, really famous in the 1970s, like at the top of their crafts, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro finally had their diner scene in Heat, right? But then Dustin Hoffman and Robert De Niro didn't star opposite each other in a film until Meet the Fockers. Like, that's so funny. I mean, if we're talking good movies, I mean, Heat's up there. But Meet the Fockers, I mean, there's just something. It's harder to make a good comedy than it is to make anything else in the modern day. So I got to put some respect on Jay Roach. Okay, I basically hate this dude who's shouting and weakening me here. Ah, that's me yelling, as they say. Any good first date ideas? How about bar trivia with Trish the Dish? And you finally admitting, after several years, that you didn't actually get a bachelor's degree. Orange juice, no ice. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what that is. It's a reference to the rehearsal. I gotta go back to base! Somehow I farmed even slower this time. But I have way more money.
I hate cross.
Shadow strikes. You'll do more crit damage. That's all I need to see. Special can ignite. 30% increased damage on that. Defense lasts longer. Not interested. Not interested. Okay, teleport me. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. First, teleport me to the healing fountain.
Back without a scratch.
Any good first aid ideas? CPR? CPR? Mouth to mouth? Heimlich maneuver? Is that CPR? Bandages, so true. On my legs and my arms for you. Bandages, bandages, bandages. Okay, hang on. Don't distract me. I'm in my Swifty era. What does that mean? It means we get killed instantly. It means we know how to do our combo now. So we go defense mode. Combo. You're dead. It's just that easy. Don't use defense mode for this. Just walk through the lasers like Catherine Zeta-Jones. You're owned? Okay, who's next? In my opinion, one of the albums of all time by The Who. He's chilling. Okay, get in there. Now this is damage. Pretty good. I know what I must do. This defense. Then we come out of it with a full combo too that we could use in 1 second. You're dead. 3 seconds till defense mode. I'm at full HP. Combo, defense mode. Get ready to come out with another full combo. Dude, I got the loop. Wasted defense mode. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. 1 second till defense. Ooh. You're in trouble. Oh, no! How dare they? Dude, it's outrageous they would do that to me. Okay, run away. I think I'm worse in wolf form than without it, bro. Okay, good, good, good. Maybe run away for a second here. Good start, just kidding. Said no one ever. Okay, horrible start. No, 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 you're hanging, you're hanging. I'm munching. Stop doing the attack that makes it impossible for me to get there, please. I'm munching again. Huge, huge. Dodge, dodge me, dodge me, dodge me. Okay, now you're going to die. Olivia Munch? Boy, I sure hope she does. You think Olivia Munn and Olivia Wilde ever hung out? People might take offense to this, or they might take issue with this. I try not to believe those stories sight unseen that always show up on Reddit that are like, hey, what celebrity do you know in real life? Maybe you've served them or something like that. That's like a horrible person. For a couple of reasons. One, there's an element of source, dude, just trust me. Two, you know, anybody can have a bad day now and then. I'm not saying you should ever treat anybody badly. But, you know, like, you might find a situation where you're, like, a little curt with service staff or something like that just because you had a stressful day. And then for the rest of your life, people are like, hey, did you know that, you know, one time Meryl Streep didn't tip her waitress at Dorsia? That being said, I did read one of those threads, and someone said, Olivia Wilde is the worst patron our restaurant has ever had. She came in with her friend like 15 minutes after close and ordered a bunch of like really complicated stuff off the menu and was very loud the entire time and then left a horrible tip. And I was, maybe it says something about me, but I was like 100%, I believe that. Again, keeping myself honest, I have absolutely nothing, I have no fact to back that up whatsoever. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that checks out. I don't know why. This post was made by Jason Sudeikis. This post was fact-checked by real Ted Lasso patriots. That was just a very cursed spawn for me. I was like when you wake up to someone yelling. Mouth's here. Hello, Mouth. Mouth, Mouth, did you know that Schrodinger's cat is a lie? NL, that's not what we said. That's basically verbatim what I was told. Did you ever hear that Jason Sudeikis lied down in the front seat of his car while he was having an argument with Olivia Munn? What's the context here? Like he lied down like he was like, this fight is going to take forever, so I'm just going to recline the seat? Because I can kind of support that. I can kind of... Sorry, Olivia Wilde, not Olivia Munn. Sorry, Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde! No, he laid down in the driveway in front of the car. Well, I just feel bad for him then. That's a rough situation. I'm sure he was going through it. I thought he was having an argument with Olivia Wilde in his car, and then he said this is going to take forever, so he reclined the seat back to be like, I might as well at least relax while I'm fighting. You gotta admit, that'd be pretty funny too. That'd be pretty funny. Warwick looking ass? What are you talking about, Cobalt? Is this a Dota? No, this is a League of Legends reference. I know League of Legends. They should add real people to League of Legends. The same way they did in Fortnite, man. Like, for example, how can you have a game that has Legends in the title? And then there's no Lionel Messi playable character. Dude has his own burger at the Hard Rock Cafe, but he can't get a character in League of Legends. Like, make it make sense.
Time to play.
Nice try. Oh man, that's gotta be embarrassing for you. Oh, you're stunned? Oh, silence, I eat you. Hey, by the way, does my ult have charges like every day? So I can use an ult one night as the wolf and then I'll get a recharge for the next day? I'm ulting. Worth. It just goes on 60-second cooldown. Oh, the cooldown, of course. The year-end Peloton Spotify Wrapped. The cooldown. Watch this. Oh, I'm in defense mode. He's ulting. He's ulting. I'm ulting. Oh! Dude is strong, man. Special is RT. Dude, special with charges? That could be kind of sick because we recharge it every time we enter defense mode.
That's what I'm talking about.
So true. Hey, I forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, we enter defense mode. We get another charge. My special is my bomb. I was very incorrect about how this was going to go down. My mistake. My mistake. Average person at yoga? Namaste. Me at yoga. My mistake. My mistake. Sorry, sorry, my mistake. It's the most boomer joke like I've ever heard. That would go crazy in like a 1990s funny section of the newspaper. That's like a certified Dave Barry hood classic right there. Ooh, I'm so talented. I've leveled up. Hey, Librarian, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Guess what? We got better bombs. You like the yoga joke, huh?
I want to sneak up on them.
Note to self, they love the yoga jokes, don't they, folks? I'm blasting you.
This.
So worth? I actually, in my heart of hearts, maybe this is toxic, I believe we're winning this one. Because I am actually using my ult for the first time in my entire life. I've gotten more levels than I've ever got in my entire life. I'm turning into a wolf. By the way, should remind you, this is a sponsored segment. We are playing Ravenswatch. Thank you to Nakon Games for the sponsorship. It, get owned. It's been out in early access for a while, and this is not our first time playing it. But I'm excited to be playing it again. They had an update, Shores of Storm Island, that came out in September. A new character, Geppetto, was just released. By the way, I'm playing it solo, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention that one of the major selling points of the game is that it has seamless online multiplayer / co-op, as Mouth and Sips and I demonstrated a few months ago. So you don't, it's like some of these characters definitely, you know, you can see that they're here to be, you know, solo players. You can run DPS with them and just dodge. But there are some characters that have like party-themed abilities, and I'm not talking about, you know, a kid's birthday. I'm talking about a video game called Ravenswatch, which you can go to !Ravenswatch and check out for yourself. We made it there. We brought it back, right? Right? Some characters are for playing, some characters are for giving to your little brother. I love playing support characters, man. Listen, I don't want to get involved in the Roman Empire discourse, okay? So I feel like people are, oh, good bubbles. I don't want to rain on people's parade. I know everybody's having a good time talking about how much they talk about the Roman Empire. I personally, or how much they think about the Roman Empire, I probably think about something related to the Roman Empire like once a week. Certainly not every day. I do make that joke about Byzantium all the time. Hey, I should have saved my ult, bro. Don't do this. It's beneath you. Please, be dead before you teleport again. I'm free! Beautiful. Well, I didn't really get caught up in the discourse. I was just, you know... I purposely avoid Roman history in the Second World War so I don't turn into that guy. I mean, I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of for being interested in any kind of history. I'm certainly not going to be ashamed about being interested in the history of the Second World War, because that stuff is basically still in living memory. Oh, studying the Second World War is so unbased. You should really study something like the way they made pots in ancient Mesopotamia instead. You mean a Republican? Yeah. Okay, why are we all pretending we didn't watch the Shane Gillis special, okay? We all saw it. Who? Come on. I saw him live last week. We all saw the Shane Gillis special. We all gotta pretend it wasn't the funniest stand-up comedy special released this year because he's Joe Rogan adjacent. Listen, I don't like it either, but it definitely kicked the pants off the other stand-up specials that I've seen this year. I've never even heard his name. He's the Hannah Gadsby of Dane Cooks. He is indeed the dude who got kicked off Saturday Night Live.
Must have heard I was coming.
I only have one life left. He's like the 7th best special I saw this year. Okay, don't be shy. Listen, Baby J's up there as well, don't get me wrong. But I thought Beautiful Dogs was pretty funny. Your taste is a -2? You said you haven't even seen it. How would you know? All I'm saying is, so like I stand up is probably like one of 3 things I try to watch on Netflix from time to time. I get through about, like fully, I get through less than 1 in 8 specials that comes out on Netflix at the very least. The ratio used to be better, but like everything on Netflix, there's been like a degradation in quality.
Take this.
Huge ult. I think I've finished 2 this year. I even, like, I listen, I'm not a stand-up comedian. I'm not saying I could do it any better, okay? I said no! I said some positive things about the last Michelle Wolf special, and I did enjoy it. And then I watched the new Michelle Wolf special. It's 3 one-hour-long episodes, which is quite audacious. I got through like 19 minutes, and I went, I'm sorry. I just can't keep it going. And then, see, listen, Kitty Crusade, I'm not trying to throw shade at you. I see that you got Michelle Wolf in your top 6 there. I'm not putting the Michelle Wolf special over Beautiful Dogs. That's all I'm saying. Now, Mae Martin, I may watch. I have to stay. You know what? Why don't we take the difficulty lower? And then try a new character. Like, what about Aladdin? Is Aladdin hard to play? Because the Snow Queen, we were getting nowhere. No, he's easy. You just got to stay 1 step ahead of the bread line, 1 duck under the sword. Chain attack with scimitar. Ring Jin. Summon Jin of the Ring to fly forward and deliver a powerful blow that deals 80 damage. I also saw Adam Sandler live, which is the worst stand-up I've ever seen out of like 50 or so shows. That pains me, unfortunately. I think in my head, Adam Sandler, pardon me, Adam Sandler is funny, but he makes bad movies. Finding out that his stand-up was not enjoyable and perhaps the worst you've ever seen was, I mean, that's you've broken my heart a little bit. But you're speaking from a place of authority that I am not. So, after they hit an enemy, retrieving specials blades during defense grants +1 armor. I'll take a passive. Now, let's plan. We're gonna start immediately going for the eyeball. This is the way. Okay. Scimitar attacks. Throwing my sword. We're a yellow meter. What have I done? What have I done? I've almost died. And then my trait. I can summon the genie. And oh my god, give me lady. What did I do, man? Is that like a super ult I should not have done? And then this is my defensive move, I see. I'm out of here. Oh, if I jump over you, you become vulnerable? Genius. You can get charges back, but I don't remember how. Alright, that's, I mean, it's a small price to pay to learn something. Can I just say I feel very agile right now? I also feel like I'm definitely going to pass away. Don't hit me! Yo, I've got a genius idea. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because I want to see if it works first. Watch this. I'm running it back. I'm running it back. Now I'll tell you what it is. No, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll see. You'll see. I didn't get a chance that time. After they hit an enemy, retrieving blades during defense. Oh, that's literally what I was going to do. Smartest streamer. Hey, Crack Dota, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking, what if you flipped over top of your blade? Then I thought maybe you could make it go like twice as long or something. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't be a fool. Stay in school. Something like that. Wait for it to come back. Oh, they countered it. I appreciate that. I don't know if I deserve it, but I appreciate it. Well, you know what? We might as well. He's a genius. He's a genius, I said. I do need to figure out how not to take so much damage, though. That's a given. See, that time I dodged it. That's not... Oh, I'm gonna die! Never mind, I'm fine. I'm fine. You guys are scared. Oh. It's, like, embarrassing. Honestly, part of being an adult man is never showing fear at anything. I'm not scared of anything, man. Scared of being a nobody. Oh, man. Dang old silverfish. I've never really been scared of bugs, but I've definitely had to become much more bug-pilled. Sorry, I had to focus for a brief moment. Because whenever we get bugs in the house... Listen. Whoops, I didn't want this. Bring it back. I'm gonna need some guys to back me up here, okay? If you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, just keep your mouth shut, thus giving the appearance that the consensus agrees with me. When my wife sees a bug, her reaction, if it's in the house at least, her reaction is like a shriek kind of scream that I have only ever heard elsewhere in the movie Hereditary when, you know, Toni Collette makes the sound heard round the world, okay? It always, I don't know if it's built into the brain, but the ferocity of the scream immediately activates like my fight or flight system. And then when I realize the relative banality of the problem, I find myself perturbed, perhaps would be the best way to put it. Because it feels like it's a boy who cried wolf type situation. They countered it. Thank you so much. Truest, that's the truest thing you've ever said. Let's go, let's go. And nobody else said anything, but I appreciate it. Yes, please. I feel like we should be working on something instead where like you ever hear the flight recordings from Apollo 13? They're literally like up to their ears in carbon dioxide and they're like, Houston, we can't breathe. Carbon dioxide levels are approaching critical. We'll lose consciousness soon. Over. And Houston is like, okay, Jim, give us a second. And then there's complete radio silence for like a minute and a half. And then they're like, okay, Jim, how you doing up there? He's like, we're doing okay, Houston. We're just waiting on a plant. Like they're so calm, cool, and collected in a nightmarish situation. I feel like we need some of that energy when there's bugs in our house. We should be like, there is a bug here. And I would say, okay, no problem. Let's go get it. Instead, like my lizard brain, like my cerebellum goes from 0 to 100 like immediately. And I'm like, what is it? Like, is there an emergency? And it's like, there's a spider on the floor. And I'm like, okay, don't worry. I got it. There's no need to get everybody riled up. Have you ever seen the Morse code recordings from the Titanic? I have not. I know I've said this before. Why didn't the dude just dodge the iceberg? It's also crazy, like, Kate was watching Titanic. I watched a little bit of it. It's so funny that, like, in my head... Sorry, let me pause for a second here. In my head, when the captain, like, hits the engine, literally just like an engine in the basement goes like, vroom, for like when you press the gas pedal on your car, right? The car just speeds up. But then the captain is like, let's take her out to sea. And he slams down like the thing that relays the instruction from the bridge to the engine room, and then like 17 different gears turn in the engine room and go like, and then these things start going, then it goes down like one more room and there's like 100 dudes shoveling coal. They're like, this is what they paid for, lads, go. Honest question. That's not what it's like anymore, right? Like when the captain of the Disney Wonder wants the boat to go faster, he just pushes like the gas pedal, right? And then the engine goes like it uses more fuel, I imagine. But it's not like there's no dudes in the engine room, right? Because those guys look like they had a pretty hard job. I was one of the dudes shoveling coal into the engine. No, you weren't. No, you weren't, you liar. But, like, why were they doing that back? Like, what? And I'm not saying this is not like a conspiracy theory. Like, oh, you actually believe Titanic went down like that? Rather, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, what invention allowed them to not have dudes in the engine room shoveling coal into the engines every time the captain wanted to go faster? Oil? That makes a lot of sense. Bitcoin. Did you think they still use coal? No, but I guess I didn't really think about the fact that, like, with oil, you can just pump it, you know, instead of like coal, you gotta actually physically move it because it's a solid. That makes sense. They use bunker fuel. It's pretty bad. No, they cleaned it up recently. I don't know if you read the periodicals.
Impress myself.
It's kind of still like that. Okay, but not the dudes in the engine room though, right? Like that. Like the bridge has something that they turn, which relays an instruction to like the helmsmister, or you know, they're all it's steeped in tradition, is what I'm trying to say. And the shovels are bigger. The shovels are powered by Web 3. Okay, I mean, the more you know. The more you know. I think I'm ready for the Grimoire, man. I'm not ready. They won't even allow me to use the Grimoire. True, or Helm's Mistress, or Helm's Mistress. I kind of think this character rips, as Justin would say. They seem extremely good. Everybody's got a plan till they get punched in the face. Boats are pretty cool. Oh, that was nice. Oh, it's max health up too. I know this is like the most common. Well, I got a couple of things to say about Titanic, okay? First off, I hadn't seen the movie since like 1997 when I was a little kid. So I kind of thought Titanic was like a boring pseudo period piece that was like James Cameron being like, it's his love letter to the Titanic, but also it's like James Cameron being like, check it out, I own submarines. It's a lively picture, bro. It's a rich character study that also happens to be all the other things that I mentioned that maybe are more worthy of derision and parody. But if you haven't seen Titanic in like 10 years, it still rips, man. Like, that is not like a misstep in the James Cameron catalog. Now, is it Terminator 2 Judgment Day? No, it's not Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but only one film is, and that's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Also, I know this is a very base level criticism of Titanic, but it is crazy how Rose was married to a dude for like 90 years, but then like at the end of the movie, she's like in love with Jack again, and you're like, really? Like you go to heaven, you see Jack? Like, what about your husband? I hope you at least told him, like, well, you were still alive. That's like, this is only till death do us part. Because as soon as we get to heaven, it's me and Leo again. I just think I would want to know. Like, it's their relationship. It's not my relationship. So, like, I don't know what they're doing, but it's up to them. I just hope they've talked about it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not touching that one. Woo! Hey, heal me. Don't worry, her husband laid down in the front seat. I think it's a power move, quite frankly. Oh, I forgot we could fight this thing. Should I do it? Nobody knows. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, doesn't it make the night happen faster or something? What the heck? No. It lowers the boss's HP if we survive this. I recall now. Stay away from me. I'm absolutely insane at dodging. Nobody dodges like me. Now we are spending approximately 40 lifetimes fighting basic enemies, so maybe I don't have it all figured out. We're missing with our big punch. We're missing with everything. Never mind, I'm kind of goated with it. You gotta dunk those. Even leveled up. When triggering power, wow! Sorry, we were. I thought we were done. I didn't realize there'd be a big snake laser beam coming my way. Whoa! Oh, why would you do that? Get out of there. I'm going to use a feather. Josh Hartnett in 40 Days, 40 Nights be like, you know what I'm talking about? Anyone remember Josh Hartnett, Shannon Sossamon? I feel like that's a Katherine Heigl joint as well. No, we don't. Well, it's a movie where, for Lent, Josh Hartnett gives up any form of carnal release. Anyway, it's a long... we don't even really need to get into it. This is a product of its time. Wasn't even that good to begin with. It is a good movie. It's... you're half right. It's a movie that they made. There are good things about it. It was probably a union picture. Probably paid some mortgages for a while. Run. Listen, I was trying not to get into all the feather stuff, okay? The feather does play an integral role in an important scene, though. It's true. One of the movies of all time. That's fair.
Got to be ready for action.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Honestly, you're not wrong. There was a period in the 2000s where you could put Shannon Sossamon and Josh Hartnett in anything, and it was good for at least 40 mil at the box office. Listen, I'm not saying it's crossing 100. But 40, that's definitely doable. I remember, dude, 40 Days and 40 Nights lives rent-free in my head. Because I remember, like, in the 8th grade, when it came out, like, my 3 best friends took their 3 girlfriends to see it. And I felt so left out. But I didn't have a girlfriend to go with me. So I was like, I can't go see this movie that looks fucking awesome. And as a student of cinema, I feel like that was a real missed opportunity for me to see it. I mean, they always say with 40 Days and 40 Nights, they're like, you know, if you don't see it in the theater, don't even bother. Because, like, you know, it just doesn't play the same way on a home theater screen at home. I am a genius. I would love to level up faster.
As powerful as a genie.
I have received my ultimate weapon, and we still have 2 minutes till the boss comes out. I thought you were talking about 30 Days of Night. Now that I think about it, it is kind of crazy that there is 30 Days of Night and 40 Days and 40 Nights, both of which star Josh Hartnett. He loves doing movies that are titled A Unit of Time. And it's like approximately 1 month. He's in 8 Crazy Nights? I don't know if he's in 8 Crazy Nights. He might be. Adam Sandler's definitely in that one. Don't Tell Kitty Crusade. 60 Seconds or Less. So close. That's Jesse Eisenberg. That's 30 minutes or less now that I think about it. Around the World in 80 Days, so close, that's Jackie Chan. 1 hour photo, so close, Robin Williams. 30 Seconds to Mars, that's Jared Leto. Lucky number 7. True, that is Josh Hartnett, but 7 is not a unit of time. Epic to legendaries? How much do I have? I have 300. 30 shield? Or spin duration increase. Blades can be recalled sooner by triggering it again. Send it? Send it. Can I name any movie and you'll have a knowledge of it? No, it has to be from approximately 1992 to about 2010. But anything in that era, there's a good chance I will know one actor in it. Huge. Huge. Not so huge. Here we go. Name a Spirited Away actor? Okay, listen. I meant real movies with real actors, not cartoons, okay? Now, is it on my top 10 favorite movies of all time? It's probably up there. Is it legitimate cinema? I'd have to say no. Sorry for speaking the truth. Oh! Dude, what if we just went sicko mode on this? Never mind. Never mind. We will not be going sicko mode. Define cinema? Define comedy. Oh wait, you can't. Because you guys got my favorite show canceled, the damn Drew Barrymore show. It's the only thing that brought any light to my gray world. Now all of a sudden I can't watch it because she's using scab caterers and craft services. Make it make sense, bro. Run, run. Run once more. I'm crazy. What's your favorite episode of the Drew Barrymore show? I'm gonna say Ozymandias. I know you're like, oh, I wanted to say Ozymandias, but like, I mean, I just gotta be true to myself. It really is the best one. Isn't that from the Santa Clarita Diet? It's a common point of confusion. A lot of shows have had episodes named Ozymandias. It's like, it's a really common name. Why don't you just choose a common name? Muhammad's the most common name on the planet. Read a book sometime. Oh, man. Super bad. That's a classic. That is, if you haven't seen that one, now that's cinema. Martin Scorsese. Huh? I can't attack, I need my blades! One of the, oh my god, I blew it. You see the extreme knowledge of the hitboxes I had there? Name the actor from the movies, the Charlie's Angels movies, who played the creepy guy who cut off the girl's hair and ate it? Bro, that's not even a hard question. That's Crispin Glover. From Back to the Future, from Willard, From other movies, probably. Friday the 13th, part 3. Sure, exactly. From Hot Tub Time Machine, right? From one of the movies of all time that made me cry. I mean, you can get me, don't get me wrong. You're not going to get me on Crispin Glover, though. Oh, no. Me playing Super Auto Pets. Oh, no, birds. You just chill out? What do you think is the most annoying group of animals? I don't mean like in a group. I mean like, listen, we were driving home the other night. I saw a raccoon. Well, really, Kate saw a raccoon. And she said, yuck, raccoon. And I was like, you know what? Mammals are kind of sick with it. Unless I was in danger of being preyed upon by like a wolf or something, I'm never going to be upset to see a mammal outside. They're usually kind of cute, they're furry. A lot of them are like big versions of pets that we keep at home. They got that going for them, which is nice. It's true. Rodents are pretty low on the mammal list as far as things I'd like to see near my domicile. I don't know. See, I would have to say you don't see them in public all that often. But all those super weird deep sea creatures, like tube worms and stuff like that, I would rather honestly run into like a pack of coyotes, I think. Any enemies? Yes. Yes, there are. Thank you for asking. So true. I don't like them, man. How many coyotes do you think you could take? Honestly, there are some coyotes in Vancouver. I don't know if they hunt in packs. I will tell you straight up, I'm not going out to coyotes. Wolves, that's a different story. I'm a genius. Like, you can get taken down by a wolf or a pack of wolves, obviously. And I don't think you have to feel bad about that. But like a single coyote, there's no shot the coyote's getting me. All the posters around Vancouver that are like what to do if there's a coyote around is like, well, make sure your kids aren't alone. Are you with your kids? All right, then fucking enjoy your picnic at this park. You're going to be fine. Don't even worry about it. Now, bears, they're like, I didn't realize how crazy bear prevention is. I'm insane. I'm amazing. I will gain... No, I'll improve a random 10. No, I will gain 2,000 experience. Use attack while blades are flying. You slide along the path to deal 400% damage along the path. The girl texted me the frick back. When you go camping, they're like literally if you eat food in your campsite, the bear will smell it even after you put the food away. So while you're here on the campsite, please do not consume food. Don't consume carbon. Don't even think about what a ham sandwich would taste like while you're out here. You want s'mores? No shot, bro. There's no s'mores, okay? I actually, this year, when we went camping, I had a great time. But I will say, I feel like I kind of missed a golden age of camping. Every summer there's wildfires, so you're not allowed to have a campfire. And also, you can't eat food because of the bears. I mean, you can eat food, you just gotta be diligent about putting, like, all of the food away and also all of the residue. Did you use a camper or a tent? Bro, a tent. Just go in the winter? No, it's cold as heck, man. I'm not going camping in the winter. I'm not Bear Grylls. You got me confused with somebody else. It's a strong lad. He's a city slicker? Well, like, call me crazy. I am a city slicker, sure. So are you. I know that because everybody in chat voted for Bernie Sanders in the primaries twice. Secondly, I just don't want to be outside like 24 hours a day when it's below 0 Celsius. I don't mind having the option to go outside below 0. I'm gonna take. I thought he was on one slice, man. Oh my god.
I'm coming, Barbara. I've just got a few things to deal with.
I'm in a lot of trouble. I don't think I'm a winter camper, quite frankly. Honestly, also, camping is one of the last things around, and you're gonna hate me because I'm speaking the truth here. It's one of the last things around that you're allowed to gate people on, or gatekeep people on, and it's extremely annoying. If someone shows up at Friday Night Magic with like a starter deck, if you say like, oh, nice starter deck, nerd, give me your full art lands, people would be like, that's not cool, okay? That's gatekeeping. We should try to be more accessible in allowing people to get into our hobby. If you're ever like, I went camping, people are like, oh really? Oh really? Oh really? Did you have a tent? That's not camping, that's glamping. Did you have running water? Did you have to boil your own water every day? Did you have to hunt and forage for your own food? That's not camping, that's glamping. You brought a bag of Lay's wavy chips? That's glamping, bro. Here, I'm gonna tell you something. If you've never been camping, and you are concerned that you're doing it inauthentically, glamping rules. You get all the restorative power of being outside, but you also get to take a shower in the morning when you feel grody, which is beautiful. It's a very positive thing. That being said, the first time, like 5 years ago when we went camping, it was a little glamping. There was running water, but we did sleep in a tent. The second time, this summer, it was not glamping. Even though it was August, or maybe it was July, it was cold as fuck. There was no running water, and every morning I pooped in an outhouse that was fucking covered in flies. Flies buzzing around like my you-know-what while I'm trying to defecate, landing on my face and stuff like that. And I'm a long pooper, man. That's like a half hour for me. That's a half hour experience of like sitting in the hot box. I'm beating the glamping allegations on that one. I wish I was glamping, because to be honest, to have 4 walls and adobe slats would have been nice. To not be so freaking cold at night. Hey, where you going? Where are you going? Camping's fun, though. The best thing about camping is that food tastes 10 times better. For some reason, it just gives you a much greater appreciation for food. You got me, kid. Oh, man. You got me. You got me. Anyway, this is Ravenswatch. A new update just came out. Shores of Storm Island. It's in early access. It's been in early access for a bit. You can play it. You see down here, let me use my mouse. I can't show you. You see down here where it has my name, damage dealt, damage taken, etc., etc. You could have up to 3 friends playing this with you. You don't have to just get bodied solo like me. You can get bodied with your friends as well. They just added Geppetto. Geppetto's having a huge summer. It's still technically summer for like 2 more days. Thank you again to Nacon for the sponsorship. I had a lot of fun. Check it out for yourself. ! Ravenswatch.